Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we have my Week 19 MLB Power Rankings. So going over last week's rankings and what those teams did over the past week. Last week at number 10 was the Seattle Mariners. They went 3-3 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Yankees and then lost 2 of 3 against the Rangers. Number 9 was the Padres. They went 4-2 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Giants and they also took 2 of 3 against the Nationals in Juan Soto's return to Washington, D.C. Number 8 was the Phillies. They went 3-3 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Marlins, but then they ended up losing 2 of 3 against the Mets. Number 7 was the Blue Jays. They went 1-5 over the past week. They had a really bad week. They lost 2 games against the Orioles, and they took 1 of 3 against the Guardians. Number 5 was the Braves. They had a great week. They went 6-0 and were perfect over the last week. They swept both the Red Sox and Marlins over the past week. Number 4 was the Yankees. They went 2-4. They lost 2 of 3 against the Mariners, and they also lost 2 of 3 against the Red Sox. Number 3 was the Astros. They went 5-1 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Rangers, and then ended the week sweeping the A's. Number 2 was the Mets, another team that went 5-1. Like the Astros, they're playing good baseball right now. They took 2 of 3 against the Phillies, and then they swept the Reds. And number 1 was the Dodgers. They went 4-1 over the past week. They took 2 of 3 against the Royals, and they also swept the Twins in a 2-game set. So this week's rankings at number 10 is the Cleveland Guardians. So I was debating the Guardians and Blue Jays, and then I realized they played each other, and the Guardians ended up winning the series. So the Guardians come in at 10, Blue Jays just out of my rankings at 11. Number 9 is the Mariners. They are jumping up 1 spot. Not necessarily they deserve to jump up 1 spot. I just don't think I could put the Guardians any higher than 10. So the Mariners come in at 9. 8 is the Phillies. They're in the 8th spot after they had a 500 week. They weren't great, but I have them at 8 because I think the Cardinals deserve to be above them. And the Cardinals come in at number 7, as the Cardinals are coming off a big series win against the Brewers, as they hold a slim 1.5 game lead over the Brewers, currently in the National League Central. Number 6 is the Padres. They're going to be without Fernando Tatis Jr. for the rest of the season, plus sometime next year, as he was suspended. But the Padres, they've been playing well lately, so as a team, they're going to come in at number 6. Number 5 is the Yankees. They've been terrible lately. They've lost 10 of their last 13, and they're down to number 5. Number 4 is the Braves. They're up to 4, and their jump up to 4 is a combination of the Yankees' losing streak, or not losing streak, but not good play right now, plus the Braves' 6-game winning streak. Number 3 is the Astros. They're continuing to be a great team, as they had a great week last week. But they did lose a key part of their lineup in Michael Brantley for the season, so that is a big blow to their lineup, as he's one of their top hitters. Number 2 is the Mets. Jacob deGrom is back to being his normal dominant self after missing over half the year. And number 1 is the Dodgers. They're in at number 1 for the second week in a row. They're on a 12-game winning, or actually they had a 12-game winning streak snapped by the Royals, but they're still the best team in baseball, and they're still number 1 in my power rankings. The Dodgers did suffer a big blow to their starting rotation, losing Walker Buehler to an elbow injury, and that injury will require Tommy John surgery, so he'll be out for a while. So the Dodgers are atop my Week 19 MLB Power Rankings. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you agree with my rankings, disagree, and why. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.